I'm Ariel Azor, host of Right This Way, and today we're going to talk about Joe Biden. So we've talked quite a bit less about the presidential election in the last few weeks because we can only watch Joe Biden stumble over his words, accidentally say very racist and sexist things, and stumble over pre-approved questions with answers already on the teleprompter in front of him. But today we're going to do it at least one more time and go over some of the most recent things Joe Biden has said. And we're going to talk about why Joe Biden literally has no chance of becoming president. He has a chance of winning this election. I think a slim one, but a chance. But I don't think that even if he wins this election, he will ever actually be president. Now, I say that because this man obviously has signs of decaying mental health. There's no question about that. All the doctors are saying it. All the doctors that will come out and say it are saying, yeah, I mean, you know, it looks pretty clear. This is like early stages of dementia or whatever. But obviously he's, you know, we can't diagnose him just based off of this. We'd have to actually see him. So like, you know, they're saying yes, but no, which of course is what they would always do. But everybody just keeps pretending he's fine. The media does not show us clips of this. I mean, Fox News shows a couple every once in a while. It depends on whose show you're on at the time if they're watching it. I know Tucker Carlson makes a good joke of it. But for the most part, not everybody's really showing this. And the thing is, you don't need to see a clip of Joe Biden like messing up to see Joe Biden messing up. You can watch any clip of Joe Biden talking from the last few weeks. And that's kind of the problem. He literally does not know what office he's running for. He's not even sure he's the one running for office. You'll see in the last few days, him and Harris, his VP running mate, both referred to his potential presidency as the Harris administration. Both of them. For Kamala Harris to do it, it's embarrassing that she would think of herself so highly because she's not running for president. I mean, she's literally not chosen by the people at all. If she's running for vice president, that's completely chosen by the president. They have absolute final say in that. And, you know, the people don't even vote on it. And obviously they vote on the president, but they do not vote on VP. So it's really odd that she would be this excited over her being the VP and that she would actually call the potential administration the Harris administration. And if you think that's weird, which I do, then a couple days later, Joe Biden calls it the Harris administration. So Harris literally called it the Harris administration, and I think she went and kind of sort of corrected herself. But Joe Biden called it the Harris Biden administration, like that was what he said. But he put her name first. So I mean, I know his name was there as well, but really, the Harris Biden administration. I thought you were running for president, Joe. Oh, no, he's running for senator, isn't he? I forgot.
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over.
I always get that mixed up. They're very similar. This man does not know what office he's running for. He doesn't know. Joe might think he's running for VP. I'm pretty sure the only spot Joe's actually running for is Puppet of the Year. Joe Biden can't even form coherent sentences with a teleprompter in front of him. It's even worse without one. It's even worse without pre-rehearsed questions and answers. Let's take a look at that real quick. I have this video of Joe, totally unscripted, from this week.
I know you all know all of this, but first of all, you know, and so that's the hard part, getting the majority leaders on the spot that he can't, I'm talking too much, is you provide the kind of help that teach people how to know. They may not know, because if you could take care, you were a quartermaster, you can sure and hell take care of running a department store thing, or in the second.
Joe, we don't know. We don't know what you mean. You don't know what you mean.
For the ladies department, you know what I mean? And so one of the things that, and by the way, this whole notion of dealing with the idea that, look, but explicitly is the more helpful. By the way, you know, they may say they want to go and, I don't know, do whatever, but it may, their skill that they acquired in the military may not in any way enhance that piece. Am I making sense? You got to ask me some easy questions here. I mean, it requires, that old overused phrase, it takes a village to raise somebody. What we did when we were dealing with the mental health issues, Elliot, is that we said it was the same as had to be treated with parity with every other health problem. But PTSD and traumatic brain issue compounded the issue, and the VA is best equipped to help navigate this. As I said, it's geez, the reason I was able to stay sequestered in my home is because some black woman was able to stack the grocery shelf. And where is that, people are figuring out.
That's interesting. I don't even know where to go with that, to be completely honest with you. I think it's funny that everyone thinks that Trump is the racist, and Joe Biden can be on a stage on camera with a microphone making a comment like that. I don't know what that means. I'm sure he didn't think that was some, I don't know, weird racist remark. I'm not sure what it was supposed to mean. Again, I don't think Biden knew what it was supposed to mean, but it's kind of weird, right? I mean, if Trump said that, people would say it was super racist. So, I mean, double standard either way, but racist maybe. Listen, if you think this man is capable of running the country, the United States of America, think again. If you think you are voting for Joe Biden in November and that man is actually going to take office and become president of the United States of America, think again. Because there's no possible way this man is even mentally capable of taking on the roles and responsibilities of president of the United States of America, let alone actually understanding and comprehending the day-to-day duties that need to be done by the president. He literally doesn't know what state he's in half the time. He doesn't know what office he's running for. He doesn't know what's appropriate to say and not say any longer. People complain about foreign relations that Trump has with other people because they think he's such a terrible person and assume that all of the other world leaders hate him. Can you imagine trying to even have a conversation with Joe Biden? He doesn't even know what he's saying. He'll be like, "Oh, Putin, so nice to meet you here in North Korea. Thank you for welcoming me to your homeland, mother country." When Joe finally crawls out of his basement and sees the sunlight for the first time in weeks, he's so disoriented, he can't even put his thoughts together in a single sentence. It's sad, really, that this old man, who's 77, by the way, has to get up on stage, travel across the country, and give speeches, well, try to give speeches, but read off of teleprompter, truthfully, and answer questions from press that was pre-approved, to do nothing but be a puppet and a face for the Democratic Party. The scary part here isn't just the fact that Joe Biden's not actually running for president. Kamala thinks she's getting into office riding on the back of Joe. That's what's happening here. That's what the Democratic Party has decided to shift over to. If we can't get a president, let's just pick one we think people kind of like, since they're all so terribly unlikable because they're horrible, evil people. And we'll just sneak in one of those horrible, evil people, and eventually they'll be in office. The fact that they're not even secretive about this is what should really scare you. Literally, this week, both of them referred to their potential future administration as the Harris administration or the Harris-Biden administration. That's scary. That's the kind of thing where it's so in your face and obvious that you just ignore it sometimes. Listen, if you want to vote for Joe Biden, go ahead. I'm just telling you right here and right now, you're not actually voting for him. You're voting for Kamala, and you're voting for whoever holds her puppet strings, which is probably much, much worse people like the Clintons, the Obamas, Schumer, Pelosi, all of these career politicians who have become millionaires by the end of their career, even though they make $100,000 a year or less. These are the people you are perpetually putting in office over and over and over and over again. Joe Biden has been in office for the last 47 years where he has accomplished absolutely nothing. So the Democratic Party wants us to elect him again to the office of president because that is where he's really going to do the most work. He's really going to be effective as president. The last 47 years have taught us absolutely nothing, apparently. And they think we're going to vote for Joe Biden to become president and watch as he slowly mentally declines and hands over all of his responsibilities to the vice president that we, the people, did not select or vote for because Orange Man bad. I think people are getting really tired of that, and I don't think this excuse is working anymore. Orange Man was really, really bad in 2016, but he still beat Hillary Clinton. Look, if the people wanted Kamala to be president, she was running couple months ago. They would have been voting for her in the polls, and she would have gotten the support from the people that she needed to continue running and to eventually get the nomination from the Democratic Party as the Democratic candidate for president in 2020. She didn't because no one likes her, because she's a terrible person, because all of this dirt that we could dig up on her would be dug up. Because they knew that if she became the nominee, we would pull out all of the skeletons from her closet, we would find all of the dirt that she has, and there's a lot to be found, and they know it. So they're hiding her. She's hiding with Biden. Everyone else is hiding from him, but she's hiding with Biden. She's hiding behind him. Like I said earlier, if you think you're voting for Joe Biden, think again. If you've enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. You can leave a review on Apple Podcasts, and you can also check out my Instagram at right.this.way.